Okay everyone, so this video is continuing from the other vlog I posted. As you can tell, my room is still a mess, but that I completed. It's really good. I have to tidy up some things, but this one is gonna be this, and then on Tuesday when I get that little thing I explained in my previous video, that's where this will continue. But today, right now, I want to switch out this thing. So basically this was connected to this here, and this piece was screwed onto this thing. So I didn't like that at first, and I just kept it like that, but I didn't like it because of how loose this was with that, and just the amount of sheer weight on just one point, and it was really dumb. And this stand is pretty sturdy. My idea is, since this microphone is protruding out from this bar here, what I was thinking is to put, I have to remove this adapter nut and place this entire thing on this. Usually my microphone is right here in this corner, so somebody can stand here and sing. My point is that they can adjust this to their height with this thing on, and they can scoot it up to themselves however way they want. So you don't even need that little, that whatever, I forgot what you call that. So that's why I am switching this over, and it's going to be way more sturdier. So what you need to remove that adapter, you can use a screwdriver, but you can also use a quarter if it's not fully really hard in there, and I don't think this one is. Here is the adapter. I don't think my quarter, yeah, my quarter can't fit in there. No, so I'll get a screwdriver. So what you can do is just place it vertically like this. Try to get it out, but it's probably going to be wicked hard to... Oh, there it goes. So I have another adapter I can use something for. And I think this adapter came with this thing. I can't remember, I'm not sure. Alrighty, so I had trouble with it going on, and I had to work it out a little bit with another thing. I used this nut and just moved it up and down, and I used this thing here to turn it, clean the threads. That's what you can do. Or you can use a wire brush. We'll place this one on now, and then we'll place this on. Smooth like butter. Awesome. So this thing is tight. So this is good. I'll just place the microphone on, and honestly this looks way better. And to note, just if you're dealing with any type of microphone, if your microphone is here hanging over, do not do that, because watch, see how easy it is to tilt? It's very easy to tilt, and one mistake, whoop, there goes your few $100 microphone. So what you can do is what I prefer, and I do it in my closet, is tilt it this way, where this leg is pointing towards you. It can be any leg, but this leg is pointing towards you. You can move this and this. Now watch, see, the back legs are moving, but look, it's very hard to knock off its balance. You have to have a really good whack for it to pop off, but that will keep it from preventing from falling. And that was a trick I done years ago, and I didn't even know I was doing it. So we'll grab these two washers, this nut and the microphone. Washer up top, and then put a washer on the bottom, like so, and screw, and there you have it. So now you can slide this back and forth. I'm gonna place it right in the middle to fix the tilt on this. Place the microphone, ka-chow, back in its place, and there you have it. And it's much sturdier. And I feel like I should have done this in the first place. Let's look at this inside here. This is where I prefer it. Let's move it up to a height, lock it in place, and then move it forward. There you go. And there is a pop filter that goes on this right here. somebody or I or my sister or anybody that wants to sing in this will be singing like this and won't have to worry about this thing toppling over, nor it moving forward towards you because of that boom. That's what it's called, a boom. Also, what I want to do is, because of that thing I told you about, here's the images I'm getting on Tuesday. Up next is the most frustrating part, is basically this thing. And basically that end has to be somewhere over here. And that male part has to be over here to go into that monitor system. A few years ago, when I got this, the Behringer Euphoria UMC 404 HD, I got like 3 XLRs and a few other cords from Pig Hound, I believe it is. Oh, Pig Hog Solutions. So I got this, and along with a few other XLRs. And basically this is going to be helping with this. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I have to flip everything, sadly. So I'll have to refeed everything through my rug. You can see these splits in the rug. So I'll be refeeding everything, sadly. Doing all this stuff to it. Basically redoing what I need to do to be ready for Tuesday, and it's an easy install. This is 10 feet long, which is really cool, but I need to cut that. I want to do this first. So I've been using basically this type of thing for ever since I had my, I think it was the Q502 USB I had. What came with the headphones I have is this little adapter. What I'm going to be doing is getting rid of this, plugging this in and turning it like so, and placing it into my headphones. This thing right here, let me feed it downwards, is in the loom I made down here. I can show you. So as you can see, there's this loom right here, but basically this thing right here is going through my loom. And to mention, I think this is like a 30-foot cable extension, and sounds do degrade over time, so for the length, so that's what sucks. Yeah, let me put this down and we'll fish this through, and next thing you'll see is me over there. Okay, so basically literally right after that clip of me pointing it over here and pressing stop on the GoPro, it turned off. So right now it is on the ground charging, and we're gonna be going over here because I already fed it out from my loom I have, and I'm gonna show you what 30 feet of wire looks like. So behind here is where all the magic happens. Not really. This is the adapter. So basically this thing is somewhere. We got this. It's going through 3, 2, 1. So this is 30 feet of wire. Not, this is like half of 30 feet because the rest is under here and going to that. So now it's just a matter of fishing it out through this flooring rug and just not tearing it up again. This used to be a very small gap, probably like right to here, and I was an idiot and basically made it a little bit bigger. So let's jump right into this and get this thing fed through. It's not that bad. I usually use the XLR and some electrical tape just as a precautionary type of thing. I don't even know if you can see me, but I'm gonna put electrical tape around this connector just in case nothing gets into this area. You don't want anything going into this, screwing it up. I don't think it'll screw it up, but why risk it? Voila. That wasn't that hard. This thing is freed and it hasn't been freed in forever. So basically, this side is supposed to go into here. Stress this out, fix it up with kinks and all that, because this thing does have kinks. I'm gonna roll it up like the old-fashioned way. Alrighty, it's not a great job, but I got most of the kinks out. Basically, I can throw this right now like Indiana Jones, and I can literally just throw this and somebody can catch it. Let's see. Anyways, this part is supposed to be in here, so more fishing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to calculate the length that's here and the length that's here, place this end at a certain point, so I don't have to pull this through the carpet again and make a huge deal, because this is the XLR that made this hole bigger. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's give it a shot. Alright y'all, so I think I managed to figure out what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna have this much left to pull through, feed this part in through the under the rug and into this thing. So basically what you want to do is do this, grab this end, put it to here. You don't want to screw up this tip of all things, so cover that, electrical tape, and wrap this. God, this is bad. So wrap this, electrical tape, make sure it's secure. Don't make the electrical tape too thick or it won't go, and give it a little bit more tape here just in case it slips. Pull, close it, press it, and we're good to go. Let's feed this in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold this up while I pull this way, like it's gonna be a weird transition type thing. I do hope that audio wasn't cut. It probably was. If it is, I hate my phone. My phone has some kind of bug or something, because it literally stops at 7 minutes or 4 minutes, and it sucks. The audio, the video keeps playing, but the audio cuts out. And the only time it doesn't do it when I clear the data in the cache in the camera app, and when I clear the cache off the phone, like press the home button, power button, and the up and the volume up buttons together, and you can clear the cache with that going through like a menu thing. And that's how it's done. Alrighty, so this is intact. It's not bent. It's a little bit sticky. I can clean that off. This thing's not bent. It's not frayed. It's not pulled. This thing's fine. Not bent, frayed, pulled, whatever. So basically, I got the XLR. I have all this here. This is going to be, I'm going to pull a little bit more from this this thing here. Okay, so majority of my room is clean. Everything's placed inside my closet. I just have to do little touch-up things, but I want to do this right now so I can tidy that up. This is what I'm going to be using for whoever, specifically my sister, can hear herself. And as I said before, we were using this for a lot. Basically, I was looking into every single video possible with this Micromon thing, and nothing had it with this thing. I'm going to be making a video basically using the video I use now for setting this up, and setting this up with this, and it's not that hard. And I actually tested it with these using a 1/4 inch jack on back here. That's why these are here, and it worked. So it works. But let's cut this. This has never been opened. Not Leviosa, it's Leviosa. Alrighty, so these are cut. Dang, this is actually pretty thick wire. So this is going to be used in the back of this, and I'm going to show you right now. As you can see, I hope you can, there's main out, XLRs for left and right, and then there is left and right quarter jacks. The main out could be used for like reference monitors or studio monitors. You can either use either or, but it doesn't really matter. You get the same output and quality. So these two go into here. Black is left and red is right. Let's hook that up for a second. White is left, red is right. So we're just going to do red as right. There it goes. And left as in black. And of course there's always a YouTube video on left channel, left channel, left channel, left channel, right channel, right channel, for like I don't even know how long, so I could play that through this. We can fish this or just pull it down yonder. Let's fix this up back where it should be. That's fixed up. Okay, so this is coming from the top of the computer all the way down, or from the audio interface all the way down, going to this thing. So what I have to do now is route it through this loom thing here. See, I have zip ties. So basically I'll have to feed this through this thing. I'll have to grab like a flathead, little tiny flathead area to pry these open a little bit so I can shove this thick wire through all three of these. And I'm going to feed it through behind my dresser. And I'm just going to try to find it and meet that thing together and wrap it nicely. These two wires right here are it. I wound it through here. Now it's coming down like this to here. Let's just make it a little bit chillaxed. And the best part is it met all the way over here. That is crazy. And that's how long 10 feet is, including with it coming down from the back in the loom, and it's not directly in taunt or whatever. It's perfectly right here. So I didn't even really need this long cord. What we're gonna do here is that I don't want to place the cord right up against here, have all that slack here. It's not necessary. So what I'm wanting to do is feed this through here like so, bring it over here, and the cable is going to be like right here where these two meet, right here, so it's easy to access. I'm not going to place it here. I want it a little bit hidden. So what we can do is move this here, place it under here, and I'm going to route this to here. Then I'm going to start giving it some slack and winding it up. Now you can see what I'm doing here. So what I used to do is this, and that's not right actually, because it gets tangled. So what you do is you do the same thing as you did, but the way I learned it is that you grab this and here, you tilt it towards you like this, and see how it's turning itself, and it made like a cross here. So you do that, you grab that, and you make it equal. Then you do this again, following you have to keep turning the wire, and then you go under like this. So it's tangled. So it's over, then under. And you can pull all these taut and make them even. Like so. And when you throw this, it will uncoil and no kinks, knots, whatever. It's really nice. This goes to this, like so. Oh. Then we're gonna just tuck this in, like so. Then we're gonna do this, like so. Come on, work with me. So that's neat in there. That's a little bit wound up. This is neat. This is neat. And this is what I wanted. And if it has any issues, I can just pull this out or shimmy it, whatever I have to do, and it's all good. So it's set.